Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in Missouri. It's about 75 degrees, sunny, a little breezy, and they're calling for some rain today. Anyway, let's get to the babies. We've got Rosemary and the 3 kits that she's raising. 1 is Ginger's and 2 is hers, and they are 2 weeks old. We got the one with the black ears. Here is Ginger's baby. I need to come and remark it pretty soon. They've had their eyes open for a while now, and they're hopping out of the nest box. And just look how big these guys are. These guys will be 2 weeks tomorrow, actually, and they're almost ready to come out of the box. And just some big guys here, but they're doing well, and Mama's doing well. She's eating and drinking a lot. She's going through almost a full 32-ounce bottle every day, so she's drinking a lot of fluids. And then over here we have Ginger, and she's got 5 of her kits, and these guys were 2 weeks old yesterday, and although they are quite big, you can see they're not quite as big as the ones that's Rosemary's raising, and Rosemary's are 2 days younger, but there's a significant difference in size. However, these are still quite large. So, and I've caught a couple of these guys out of the nest box. Ginger she's pulled all the fur out last week, and she won't leave any hay in there, so I quit trying. I quit putting it in there. And these guys were 2 weeks old yesterday, and you'll see I took the storage part out and put the new cage in. I got to get a feeder for it, which I'll do today, and a couple water bottles. I'm going to move Nutmeg and Basil's babies over here to grow them out. All of those will be going to the freezer. I'm not holding any back, so I'm not concerned about mixing them up. Anyway, I did look at the dates, and these guys are, here we go. Here's Basil and 2 of hers. She's got 4. Let's see if we can catch it. There they are. They're in the house. These guys are 9 weeks old in a couple of days, so they're going to be moved over to the grow out pen later on today. One of them got its ear bit, and it's healing up. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. No, I don't think the camera's picking it up. Anyway, these guys are ready to leave Mom, and I'm gonna get these 2 girls rebred. And this is Nutmeg and her 2 babies, and they're all in the house. Let's see if we can catch them in the house. There they go. Big babies for 9 weeks old. They're good sized. So, and then over here we have Parsley, who I have mentioned before has skipped twice, and I tried to rebreed her a couple weeks ago, and she refused to buck. So when I rebreed Nutmeg and Basil, I'm going to try breeding her again, and we'll see what happens out of that. Haven't got a litter out of her yet, so I'm a little disappointed. But now these girls, these 4 girls in this doe hutch, they're not going to be with us a whole lot longer. They're almost 4 years old now. I'm hoping to get 1 more litter out of the 4. Oregano is pregnant. She's about 3 weeks along. So in roughly 10 to 12 days we should have a litter out of her. She gets a nest box next Thursday, so anyway, we'll get one more litter out of these 3 girls and hope to get a litter out of Parsley over there. And before winter sets in, we'll move those girls to the freezer. Then over here we have the 3 that I kept. We got Cadbury here. She's about 4 months old. She's out of Rosemary and Sage. And then we have Paprika. She's same age. She's out of Ginger and Sage. And then over here we have Pepper, who is 10 weeks old. She is out of Oregano. She was Oregano's sole baby, the only one that survived. She had 5, and she trampled 4 of them during a storm. This was the largest of the 5, and it was the only one to survive. And she's, for her age, just so much bigger than any of the other babies I've had at 10 weeks old. So we kept her, and she's out of Oregano and one of the breeders' bucks. I don't know his name, but I've got it on record. Anyway, that's how the babies are doing this week, and that's what we've got going on. I'm going to get started on my last hutch, which will house one 30 by 30 cage for a buck and a storage area. And that'll be all that it is. So it'll be a quick build and won't take long. Be a good addition. My hopes are in springtime I'm wanting a trio of Californians and a trio of New Zealand reds and broken reds, hoping for a red buck and 2 broken does. So that's what I'm on the market for, and I plan on trying to locate those by early spring and raise them up and have them ready to breed midsummer, early fall, somewhere around there. So that's the plans. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day. Keep growing and keep being prepared. Thanks for watching.